Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, we're taking a look at the new treasure map versus Akainu. And in today's video, we're going to be breaking down the event with using non-new boosted character teams. So in today's video, we are putting together all of the battle rushes and the final stage boss without utilizing Whitebeard, Blackbeard, Shanks and Buggy, and the batch that came alongside them. However, we will be including the anniversary batch. Anniversary is a time that I do tell people to summon, so hopefully you guys have been summoning them if you are new to the game and you're in East Blue, or if you're in Grand Line. Obviously these things won't be as challenging because in today's video we are focusing on the new world. But if you've been playing the game for a little while, hopefully these teams help you out. If you have any other ideas, let me know in the comment section below. I'll pin comments, respond to them. Let other people know about it as well. Helping each other when it comes to these particular game modes is the crux of the community. And this is a moment where not everyone is going to be summoning because everyone spent all their gems on anniversary. Rightfully so. So hopefully these teams help you out. If they do, belt the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. And let's take a look at Treasure Map Akainu. Okay, so here are the teams that I have put together for you guys. If you guys want to like take a screenshot of this, go for gold. I'll try and leave a link in the description. Big shout out to the Treasure Map Planner as always. But as you can see, we haven't included any of the new batch characters. But we are going to break down each individual fight. So starting off with Coby. The recommended characters are the two Odyssey characters in, I think it's like, I can't remember their names. I just can't. It's this guy right here, Adeo and Lim. Cool. So everyone gets all the good stuff, verse gauge, super switch, and 5 turns of cooldown. Coby is going to have 1.2 million HP, 6,000 attack. On turn 1, your second row and third row get all the bad stuff. 5 turns of bind after sockets, 1 turn of cooldown, and you get 8 turns of despair on your captain. There's also a 3-turn attack down if you're below a 2.25 chain, and there is a delay immunity. On death, you're going to take 50,000 damage, which is a little bit annoying, but nothing too crazy. So, to get around this, you have Adeo, he can remove bind. Lim removes despair, she's a chain boundary, he's a chain boost, you're going to easily be over the chain. This Jinbei, he's great because he has double special activation. You can bink him twice to get, what's it called? To get a bunch of damage output. And that way you can wave clear. However, now that I'm looking at it, you are going to lose a lot of HP here. I know Adeo does 80% damage reduction, but I just don't know what your HP is going to look like. You might want to bring Brook over here, the free-to-play Brook, and then bring this Jinbei over to this team. That could work. As you probably don't need as much HP there. So, Brook or Jinbei, however you do it, they're just wave clearers. And then with Carrot Wonder, you can super swap with them. So that way you get an attack boost, and then you can use their special for an orb boost. Usopp's just here for points. If you don't have this Usopp, don't stress. He's literally just here as a placeholder. Just bring any other quick character on the list. Preferably up here somewhere. Like maybe if you have Odin Toki, you could use that. You could use Ivankov if you have Ivankov. Any of these characters here will work fine. Literally any quick character will suffice for this particular team. On to Garp now. Slash's Powerhouse Cerebral's got all the good stuff. Garp is a Psi unit with 1.6 million HP. On preemptive, he has 10 turns of paralysis, 3 turns of a chain. Attack down if you're below 3.25 or above 4.75 times chain. So you don't want to be using chain boundary here. Full bottle block orbs, 99 turns of delay immunity. And if you use an orb buff, wipes away your buffs and stuns your bottom row. Now, as you can probably see here, they want you to use Big Mom. The newest 6+ in the game can remove paralysis. She can remove the paralysis, and she can give you a chain between 3.25 and 4.5, I think is like her cap. So, obviously they want you to use her, but as a buildable team, we want to use her over here. So, we're going to be using Izo and Kiku. If you don't have Izo Kiku yourself, try and find a friend captain. That should work fine. The recommended character here is Kawamatsu as well. But with this team, what you can do is you can actually bink one Izo Kiku to wave clear on turn 1, bink Kawamatsu on turn 2 to get wave clearing there. And then on the final stage, you'll actually have Izo Kiku ready to go. However, if you use Kawamatsu on turn 1 to wave clear, he gives you the 2-turn orb buff, so you'll get his orb buff on the final stage, which works exceptionally well. Then you can use Izo Kiku to wave it on turn 2. That'll give you some Wano orbs, and then you won't really have to worry about the block orbs per se. You can also use Izo Kiku's super type because you have Kawamatsu on the team. The downside here is we don't have any color affinity, which is kind of annoying, but you have an attack boost with Cat Viper, orb boost with Kawamatsu. If you don't want to use this super class for Wano orbs, you can actually bring this Rob Lucci. This Brook here is literally just here for points. He's a color affinity booster, but like we don't have color affinity, so you can replace him with literally anyone. I just wanted to put him on the team because he's literally a color affinity boost. But as long as you have a slasher that can go there, or not even, we've got 5 slashers without him. Like you can basically use anyone else. ideally you'd want them to be Slash. So they could probably use this X-Drake though, to be honest. If you have this X-Drake, this Zoro could definitely work well too. So you have Wave Clearing shenanigans, you got a good boost. You have Chain Lock with Izokiku as well, that gets around that. And you're pretty much in good stead there. They also remove the paralysis with their captain ability. On to Kizaru now. Slashes, Free Spirits, and Powerhouse get all the good stuff. 1.6 million HP on the final stage. You get full body recovery orbs, 12 turns of despair. So annoying. 2 turns of a 1-1-0 barrier. 3 turns of defense up at like, what, 100,000 or something. And then 99 turns of full immunity. So the idea here is they really want you to bring Zoro, King of Hell. However, I believe that Zoro is probably the one that you didn't want to summon for. As a newer player, or even as like a mid-game player, like going for Zoro was probably the worst you could have done because he's so good as a friend captain. Getting something like Sanji and Luffy Yamato are so good for your account. Namely Sanji, and that's why I've included Sanji on this like team building video rather than anything else. But if you do have Zoro yourself, just run Zoro and replace Roger. Like, Roger's just here as a point booster with type advantage. Momo's a recommended character here. He's an orb booster. Zoro's an attack booster, and the two of them work really well together. Jinbei's just going to wave clear turn 1 and turn 2, so that way you keep the Wano orbs of Hiyori. Hiyori with the Whitey Bay support is going to remove all of the despair, which works great, and then Frankie sets defense to 0. If you guys don't have Frankie, you can pretty much just use anyone else that can remove defense up. It's only 3 turns. It's nothing too crazy. So you can basically just bring literally anyone here. So you have options like if this Zoro, if you don't have your own. You have this Moria, he could definitely work. You have this Ivankov if you summon on the PvP banner and you're actually using Ivankov in actual play. You have this Frankie, the free-to-play Zoro as well. They're definitely farmable characters. This Zoro probably works the best if you don't have Zoro for yourself. But you do have a bunch of options here, but Frankie just worked the best as a 1.35 times booster. But just like Brook, just like Usopp, if you don't have them, there are other options. If you have Luffy Yamato as well, you can use Luffy Yamato on this team. You can easily just make Momo a sub and then bring Luffy Yamato as your captain, like this, 4 more points. That's definitely going to work. However, the combination of Momo and Zoro does work exceptionally well, and then you obviously have these free-to-play characters that do work nicely as well. So that's versus Kizaru, pretty stock standard. If you don't have Zoro as a friend captain, you're just gonna have to find an attack booster basically. Like, don't stretch. You can run double Momo, to be honest, but Zoro just makes this fight so easy. On to Aokiji now. This one is such a pain in the ass, man. They want you to use Alba so badly that it's not even funny, and I hate that. Inside decks get all the good stuff. 1.8 million HP on the final stage. 7 turns of Special Blind and 1 turn of Special Burst. This combination has always been a big hassle for most players, and the fact that Alba does this makes him so good, but it also makes things so shit because you have to deal with it. 7 turns of Special Bind, like I said, full bottle block orbs, 3 turns of all colors being unfavorable, 1 turn of Special Rewinds, and 1 turn of a 10-hit barrier. 99 turns of delay immunity, and if you use any character that reduces cooldowns, you lose your buffs, and you get bind on the top row for 5 turns after sockets. So, obviously, they want you to use Alba, so then Alba gives you the cooldowns, removes the Special Bind, you use him as a captain, he can't be binded, and then you're all hunky-dory, right? However, Halloween Ace is the thing. So if you have Halloween Ace, just bring out Halloween Ace. Just do yourself a favor. Run Halloween Ace. If you can find a friend Captain Alba, you're hunky-dory. But Ace is going to remove the Special Bind and the Special Reverse. You won't have to worry about it, and it works like an absolute dream. Ace is also an attack booster too. You can use something like the Law support for an orb boost if you want to make things faster. Plus, he has Barrier Pen, which means you can just burst through the barrier. If you don't want to worry about finding Alba captains, you don't have to. However, if you can just run this Kaido as a captain, like this, and then you can just replace Ace with anyone you like. However, just to save yourself the hassle, just run Ace. You do have other options here with like ulti and the page 1 support, like that definitely can work. But all of this shenaniganry is just so shit to deal with, unless you can find Alba as a friend captain. Blackbeard's here to remove blind onto captain if you're running like this combination like this. That way you can use Blackbeard to just get rid of that. But like I said, just bring Halloween Ace. It's going to save you so much hassle. It's easy to wave clear and you're all good from there. The only downside with this particular team is you don't have anyone that can remove the block orbs or give you matching orbs. So there is a rare recruit Shirahoshi that you could use. You could just run regular Shirahoshi, the legend Shirahoshi to give you a full bottle rainbow orbs, something like that. But if you are running Alba, he's obviously going to give you a full bottle Wano slots, which is going to be very, very handy indeed. So that's the Aokiji fight, probably the most annoying of the mini bosses by far. Let's move on to the bosses now. On to Sengoku. Strength Dex and Sai get all of the good stuff, like all of the good stuff. Verse Gauge, Super Switch, all that sort of stuff. Sengoku on stage 2 has 3 million HP, gives you block orbs, 5 turns of special blind, 99 turns of normal attacks only, and 6 turns of damage reduction. On the final stage, he has 3.5 million HP. You get paralysis orbs, 10 turns of despair, 5 turns of threshold, 8 turns of defense up, and if you use an affinity boost, he gives you 2 turns of only allowing you to use 1 special after that. So you can basically just use your affinity boost last and you will be fine, but like, you guys get what I'm saying. On death, you will take 10,000 damage. I don't know why that's a thing. Like, 10,000 is not a lot. You should easily be able to tank this. However, you got to be mindful if you're using stuff like Blackbeard and whatnot, like, you are going to lose HP, so just be mindful of that. So, the team I put together looks a little bit like this. We are using Big Mom as our captain. She is going to cut HP. Just be mindful of that. I'm pretty sure she cuts HP, doesn't she? I'm pretty sure she does. I know she boosts the HP of all characters by 2 times. And then... oh, maybe she doesn't. Maybe I'm bugging. Oh, well. Blackbeard is going to be our friend captain. This fight is built for Blackbeard. And then to get around all the shenaniganry, we have a bunch of the anniversary characters. Now, these characters were both on the Luffy Yamato batch and within the Sanji batch as well. So hopefully you guys summon there because those banners were very valuable, especially for like mid-game to end-game players. I did say summon there because you're going to get a lot of gems moving up into that guy anyway. So spending on those 2 banners were the priority. And then skipping Zoro. Because Zoro was literally just for Kazuna. And like once Kazuna's gone, it's like, you know, but... these characters were the ones that I was really ramping on for everyone to actually summon for. So, Robin can remove damage reduction, Sanji removes defense up, Nami removes special blind, and Jinbei removes threshold. With the combination of all of these characters, you are going to get around basically everything. On top of that, you have an attack boost, you have chain boundary. I'm pretty sure you increase that attack boost as well, and then with Big Mom's switch ability, you can get an orb boost too. You have Blackbeard for his orb boost, you can pop him on stage 2 as well to get around the block orbs. So you are pretty hunky-dory there. You have base stats there. Because Blackbeard boosts Dex, even though these characters aren't powerhouse besides Jinbei, you are going to get a nice buff there. You also have a chain lock with Zeus, Prometheus, Big Mom. However, Sanji is just going to be better, so just swap into Sanji and then swap out of Sanji for the chain boost, and you're going to be hunky-dory. The team does seem like it's going to do bits. Should work very, very nicely, and hopefully it helps you guys out. On the final stage now, or the intrusion fight, we're going up against Akainu. Now, I did put out a video for you guys with a bunch of different teams for Akainu, and this particular team I didn't actually showcase because I actually spoke about it in the video, and I wanted to showcase just another variation that you guys can rock. But if you guys are looking for other teams, remember, you can bring anyone you like to this fight. Anyone you like. So, this team is a little bit different. Powerhouse Slashers and Driven characters get their cooldowns, and now that I'm looking at that, we might have a bit of an issue. I think with boosts, all these characters should be fine. However, the Luffy might be a problem. So as long as you have Luffy Limit Break expanded, this really should not be an issue. However, there is another character you can definitely use on him to make things a lot smoother, being Mistoms. So if you have Mistoms, that'll work great. Nami and Robin and Bo will actually work too. However, let's talk about the fight. Powerhouse Slashers, Driven characters get all their cooldowns. The Usopp and the Sanji, they are highly boosted. So they're going to be getting a lot more cooldowns from just being a boosted character. Plus with stuff like your ship and your sockets, you are going to have an extra 4 turns of cooldown there because the anniversary ship is still live. So you've got 4 turns there. You'll have the 10 turns with their boost and should easily have their special ready to go. On stage 2, you get 12 turns of despair on your friend captain, 1 turn of special reverse, and 3 turns of captain blowaway, 99 turns of normal attack only, and on the final stage, Akainu is an in-character with 3.5 million HP. He gives you a full border block orb, 7 turns of attack down, stuns your middle row, 3 turns of an attack down if you blow a 3 times chain, 8 turns of damage reduction, and 5 turns of defense up. A lot of shenaniganry. So, with Big Mom as our captain, she can boost everyone, and we have all colors on this team, so she's actually removing paralysis as well. Not that that really matters per se, but like it's kind of nice. Whitebeard as a friend captain, he's going to basically give you everything that you need to take care of stage 2. He can avoid the captain blowaway as a captain. He turns the despair into well, he basically removes 10 turns of despair, so this is 9 turns after sockets, and then you get 1 turn of cooldown. Now this Luffy can give you 1 turn of cooldown on side characters. So, oh, actually, no, it doesn't. His special just does to everyone, right? I'm pretty sure his special does to everyone, yeah. So, it gives everyone 1 turn of cooldown. Gives you 3 turns of an attack boost to side, which is great for Whitebeard. And then you can bink Whitebeard to kill the pacifistus in the back. You get a full border orbs. And then you get the HP cut on the second turn. Now, that HP cut is really valuable because it actually gets around this stun. To get around the 7 turns of attack down, we have the combination of Usopp and the Arena Frankie support. You can use stuff like Smoothie support, K-Dad support, Chopper support. There's a bunch of supports you guys can use if you guys don't have this Usopp, but I figured this was probably the best way to go about it. If you guys have Alba as well, you can use Alba over Luffy. That's also going to work. It'll actually get you more points, but I'm going into this saying that, hey, you guys don't have Alba. Finally, on the final stage, we're going to use Sanji's special. This is where Sanji shows his prowess so well, because you can switch into captain, and then you can use the Sanji superclass to switch out of the captain, which means Luffy's going to hit harder, plus then you have a chain boost as well, and then you have the chain boundary to get around this shenaniganry. Finally, you can use Big Mom's super swap. That's going to give you an orb boost. You can use her special to give you a base stat boost, and you're going to be in really, really good stead with this particular team. Like, this team is going to do bits. Even though you're only attacking with 2 units that will be hitting hard, I don't see it being a problem at all. Whitebeard's versatility will also be ready to remove more damage reduction. He gives you color affinity, so you have an attack boost, an orb boost, color affinity boost, a chain boundary, a chain boost with Sanji. You have a lot going for you with this team, and it works exceptionally well. Momo's here literally just for points. You can replace him with anything you like if you don't have Momo. But in the early stages, like I said, if you guys have Alba, you can run Alba on this team for even more points, bringing it up to a 9.21. However, I do believe a lot of people don't actually have Alba per se. And that way you're going to have to run something like... Where did my Sanji go now? Oh no, Sanji disappeared. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Where's Sanji? Where are you? Sanji here. And then Luffy. Where's the Luffers? Where is he? There he is. Then you can do this. Now, like I said, if you don't have Luffy Limit Break expanded, but you have missed him, you are going to be fine. Otherwise, you can use the support of the waifus here as well. So... that's going to wrap up the video. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to go down there, belt the like button for me. This treasure map didn't seem too bad, honestly. It seems a little bit annoying, but nothing too crazy. And hopefully, these teams actually help you guys out with actually taking down the event. For these particular runs to hit the 10 million, you're going to have to get to nav level 39, which is actually pretty decent, to be honest. Like, 39 nabs for, like, a non-boosted, or non-boosted character team for the new batch, whatever you want to call it, isn't too shabby. So, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to go down there, belt the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Best of luck in Treasure Map. As always, we will be streaming live when the Treasure Map goes live, so make sure to head over, hit me up with a follow on Twitch, so you guys don't miss out on any of the live content, and big congratulations to all the people that won the giveaway. So, much love, thank you for watching, catch you guys in the next one.